what's going on? Hold on.
Stop rolling.
My
Apparently
thing's
we're
not
live.
going on. Okay, because my intro's not going. For some reason, I need to talk to space because my intro's not going on for some reason. Okay, well, folks, sorry for technical difficulties. I sincerely apologize. Welcome to Saber Talk Sunday. Oh, it looks like
Come, let me get you something.
There it is.
only on the Mundo show can you have technical difficulties, man. I tell you, but you gotta love it. I gotta love it, man, because it is so cool.
Yeah.
Um, Welcome to Saber Talk Sunday, and we are here to have some fun tonight. We're going to be talking about the Black Friday sales that have gone on, and there's some companies that I've never even heard of that had Black Sale Fridays, and it's kind of odd that um and I've got quite a few written down right here, man. That are like, oh my god, like some of the stuff that I saw. And of course I've got some here that everybody is very familiar with, right? Now we all know Corband. Corband had their 20% off on their Black Friday sales.
And new
And
release
Corband
flavors.
and new release savers. Okay, see, I didn't know the new release savers. I really didn't look too much because as I was going pretty fast on finding just the percentages on their
Dude, I shared
sales.
images with you. I shared images with on the Leia saber. For
Yeah.
context, so everyone knows Leia has a Princess Leia has a lightsaber. Well, she also had one in
Yeah.
Legends. But what was weird
Mm-hmm.
about the one in Legends is that there were so many conflicting variations, and there wasn't as many illustrations. One solid representation that came out was a thin neck, was a saber that had a middle range thin neck on the handle. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the only companies that I know of that was able to replicate that for a short while on a run was Saberforge. And from what I understand, it didn't hold up well on a structural basis for some reason. But it looks like Corbanth or Elf Sabers finally was able to crack that code.
Let it ring. It is in the house. Titan's in the house. Charlie's
Oh,
in
hey,
the house. Oh, Jeremy's in the house. Jeremy, how you doing, dude? Man, Jeremy coming out with a badass run. If you all had seen the saber that he's making,
yeah, I
short
saw
run.
those. Like, the work that you must be doing, Jeremy, is just crazy. Ugh.
Those are sick, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Sick, totally sick.
and of
So
course, one of the other lightsaber companies that uh, has been doing deals is Dark Wolf, and I actually decided to take advantage of it
yeah.
finally. A saber that's been on my wish list. I ended up getting the Tajin Crosser.
Ooh, damn. Oh
This is
wow.
that's based off of the character Tajin Crosser from the Star Wars Visions episode from season 1. And
Mm-hmm.
it's a simple hilt, and it's surprisingly lightweight. Like, no joke,
Really?
even with the core, I can still freely do this around. And I loaded up with all of the Star Wars Vision fonts by Kyberphonic and as well
Mm-hmm.
Sith, and it's a beautiful hilt. And it just
Carter,
feels
welcome.
good. Oh, hey, Mytho. And
Yeah.
yeah, it just feels really nice. But I'm really liking it. So I
It looks pretty cool, man.
it does. And I actually decided to pair it with one of the numerous blade plugs that I have from Saber Gear, and it looks pretty good.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Now, was that part of the Black Friday sale as well?
Yeah, I used the discount code on checkout,
Uh-huh.
so that was worth doing. Um, one
And that was
one
what, How much was the percent for the Black Friday sale? Like 20,
Let me
25?
look up. Yeah, it was. Let me look at how much I paid. Let me look at my PayPal. Yeah,
Let's
but
see.
one of the other things I was able to take advantage of was so all of you know that Elf Sabers is one of the primary makers for let me see, where is it? Okay, yep, it was $119. It was $119.70, and the original price when it was empty was $133.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, it's still a good. I still got a good deal out of it, I think. Um,
Yeah.
but as I was saying, you all know the Sith Stalker that hilt that Elf Sabers makes, and they supply it to Corbanth and they sell it to them.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I went to AliExpress and I came across that hilt. Turns out someone at Elf Sabers had the ingenious idea to to mill and drill so that it would be able to hold chassis made by Nexus.
Yeah, I
And
saw that.
yeah, and I sent that to you. And so I decided, well, it's going to be it'll be the best thing I could get. It'll probably be the only time I'm able to get that hill without paying over $300 to $500. And I just
Yeah.
decided, why not? Plus,
Yeah.
I have an abundance of spare cores. I'm supposed to get it around Christmas Day or the 24th.
Oh, Titan.
I'll be out of
Cool,
town.
man.
Nice, congratulations.
Cool.
Oh,
Now, Theory Savers did have that buy one get one free, right?
Yeah, they do. Which
Okay.
look, Theory, he's doing a good job and doing his own thing. I will say though that there's definitely a buzz amongst certain sellers and YouTube lightsaber content creators who review TXQ lightsabers, who believe that TXQ is prioritizing Theory sabers over other shops. And
Yeah.
maybe it all depends on location, maybe it all depends on geopolitics. Like for example, right now,
Yeah, but we won't.
yeah,
Yeah, but we won't get into those geopolitics, man. Because I
yeah.
mean,
But
that's a whole nother ball game in itself.
yeah, ultimately though, I think that, well, for example, I'm waiting on a couple of TXQ hilts, and
Mhm.
it's been like what, Chris, 3 months? I put
for
the
which
order in.
one?
For almost, well,
Oh, a lot of them take a long time. It's ridiculous because Theory Sabers is one of the bigger names out there. So he puts in orders for like 100 sabers. So they're making sabers for these orders, and they're running out of stock because they're all going to him. And that's another reason why.
well, if he's
Damaged stuff.
is he selling? If he's getting them shipped to Canada and then he's boxing them up on his own,
Yeah.
which I understand.
Has anybody heard of N Sabers?
And Sabers
Yes,
is
I have heard of Vent Sabers.
they're
newer.
they've been a drop ship.
Yeah.
They've
Are
been
they?
around. They drop ship, but they've had a bunch of content video guys on YouTube, like Sir James Mitchell, and a bunch of other people.
Well,
They're
because I've seen in their Black Friday sale, they have buy one get two free, and that to me seems like a little too good of a deal.
Depends
You know what I
on
mean?
the sabers. If they're doing the buy one get two, it's probably the cheap RGB SE models,
Mm-hmm.
which dirt cheap. If you're
give it to your nephew for Christmas.
that's what I did. I'm like,
And
hey,
Neo Sabers
really?
had 55% off of their stock.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now, is Neo Sabers like a TXQ type or? Hey, that guy, welcome to the show, man.
Neo,
Yeah.
yes, Neo is TXQ, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neo Sabers and Sabers.
Almost all the drop shippers out there are TXQ based.
Or Nexus. It all depends, really.
Yeah, but most of the
Really?
ones I see are TXQ.
Really? Huh.
Yep.
Well, either way, I mean, I'm not in any hurry to receive my Sabers, and I'm just grateful that I'm able to actually receive my Sabers.
Yeah, and Kyber Light had a pretty good. Well, I mean, it looked pretty interesting deal, but I mean, I don't know how how dual-worthy or how good their sabers are. You spend 750 for or amount of you spend about $750 and you get three mystery sabers at 129 each. So
Eh,
I don't know. I mean, some of these deals that I've seen, they seem a little like too good to be true. But then again, I mean, there's got to be there's some good people out there that really do really well. And most of the percentages off that you see in most places is going to be anywhere from 15 on up to 25. I think once somebody gets to that point where they need to get rid of some stock, then they do that 50%. But you don't see that very, very much at all.
Yeah.
You only see that very rarely, but that's because probably they have an overstock of something, and they're going to get rid of that stock to make room for their new stock.
yeah.
Now, I didn't get a chance to see KR's Black Friday sales if they had any. I've just been so busy I didn't get a chance to even look at their website for when if they had any um,
Well, I mean,
Black Friday
haven't
sales.
I haven't seen any of that, but I can tell you that if you definitely have the opportunity to buy KR Sabers Hilt, I mean, I say definitely go for it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That
Yeah,
guy,
that's
yeah,
cool. I did a couple of
Sid
his.
Friday for sure. I mean, he's got some badass hilts, man. I mean, that that Chianti Mundi that I have, from a second hit is just absolutely freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
And that's from KR. That's from KR. So,
Speaking of
um,
speaking of the Monday, Cam Cam Ignals, otherwise known as Reaver's Arsenal,
yep.
finally sent me this beautiful little baby.
Oh,
This,
hold on. Let me get a close up. Let me get the close up.
ladies and gentlemen, is
Ooh,
Corbanth Mundi, but this isn't just any Corbanth Mundi. This is the original prototype that Elf Sabers made.
really?
Yes.
That one's pretty nice. Now, are the buttons on the sides there? Are those two buttons?
It
Are
is a
those
one
two the
button.
buttons?
It's a
Or are
one
those
button.
just scribbles in this?
It's a one
Oh, it's a
button. So
one button.
this being the main button. I might
Oh,
when I get it installed, I might need to change out the spring. Um, and one of the other drawbacks is when I unscrew this part
most
from
in the house.
see,
Uh-huh.
I keep get. I'm not sure if you're seeing, but I keep getting these
Oh,
matches there. I think it's
Mhm.
because of the
it's from the cover type, more than likely.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to probably have it. What I can do is I can take some sandpaper and do it on the
That's
inside.
all you need. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
all you
fun.
need is a little bit of sandpaper.
Yeah.
That's going to be your easiest thing. Mo's in the house.
But one thing that did not come with it was the M1.3 hex wrench, because that is the screw size you need to open up the chassis and do the crystal expose and also to install. So that is going to be I checked with two Ace Hardwares in my area. They do not have M1.3s. They only have M1.5s. I'll check Home Depot. After that, I'm either going to have to order online or I'm going to have to buy something from Corbanth and ask Randy to throw in a few of them for me.
Well, send me that info and I'll see. I have an Ace Hardware here, so
Yeah.
I
You
can
said
probably check for you
1.3?
here.
M1.3 in metric.
Ooh, that's going to be a hard one to find. I
They-
might be able to get them here. If I can, I'll send you a bunch of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll look here because I'll probably go next weekend and check because they, if we don't go pick up my daughter.
I will wish you luck. Because if Ace Hardware doesn't have them here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, they don't have them anywhere. That or nobody knows it. Nobody knows anything about measurements. What do I know?
Well, have you looked on
Last
Amazon?
here, so
I haven't
we
yet
can find
because I
a lot of
prefer
stuff.
shopping locally because I want to support my local businesses.
Oh yeah,
I
I'm
know.
the same way.
But
I'm
yeah,
the same way. I feel the same way. I feel you, dude. I feel
Yeah.
the same way. But
Okay.
when you have no alternative, man, you got to go online and get it and get her done, man. You know.
So, okay. I'll say
Let's see. And it has Crimson. Now Crimson Dawn. I didn't see that they had too much of a Black Friday sale. And
Yeah, there's a lot
then
of other shops that aren't having a lot of sales.
I mean,
SWA had a 66% off
Hmm.
their sale. But and then it says buy one get two free on their website. And now now the Black Friday sales doesn't always pertain to the lightsabers themselves either. I mean, there were some pretty good sales on fonts as well.
yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
Carter sold some had a good couple of fonts there,
Yep, there
and
was.
once it had some is got that deal going on. Well, I think
No,
is it over already that run or not yet?
no, he ended that on November 29th.
Hmm.
Although
Okay,
he did,
so
he finally released the Zane Carrick font that I commissioned.
mhm.
Oh, hey, I did find it. I found I found some for a 7-piece for $6.77, but I don't want a full set. I've got full sets up to my ears.
I don't.
And then James had he had sales pretty regularly too,
Mhm.
and quite a few others have sales on their stuff. Even oh my gosh, let's see who else. There was so many.
Titan says, I wish Saber Trio would have sales. Look,
Yeah,
guys,
I think they're one of the very few people that don't have sales.
and I don't blame them because considering that they make their sabers in-house and are wanted all over the world, and not to mention when you add the fact that the tariffs coming in for the states, like
Yeah,
I would not blame them for not wanting to lose any profit from in between making their sabers and having them shipped.
Mhm.
And look,
Yeah.
to be fair, Saber Trio is like up there. They are one of the best lightsaber creators that make sabers based that are inspired by the ones that we see in universe and can still hold a candle. I actually
Yeah.
speak deals. I actually saw there's a guy. I actually saw a post by Nathan Donovan, who regularly frequents the different saber pages and also creates custom blade styles on Pastebin. He is selling some of his collection, including Bendu Armory hilts.
Oh,
And as we all know, unfortunately, Bendu Armory had to close this year. They're no longer making any more hilts. So
right.
it's so unfortunate.
Yeah. And
Able
so
to-
neither is Rob,
But
neither is Rob.
the closest thing I think I would look at for Bendu Armory is maybe the one inspired by Kirok and Fala. But there are definitely ones better out there. But I think if you're able to have the opportunity, and if you want an, a Bendu Armory hilt, you definitely want to try and find one.
Mhm. I want to get some of their blades.
Well, we're always glad you show up, man.
Yeah.
Now, another part of the same stuff that I didn't get a chance to look at our place, Anthony's page to see what kind of sales he was having. I've been having so many issues lately. Family emergencies left and right, man. So I had to come up with some stuff pretty quickly for tonight's show.
Yeah.
But that's another story in itself, man. When you got family emergencies, you don't get a whole lot of time to do things. And so, anyhow, going back to some good sound fonts, man. I went to Kasich and I got that Crate Slayer font from him for the Crate Slayer hilt that I have. And then I got two fonts. Where did I get the two fonts from? I think I got not one shit. Yeah. Jesus. What did I get? My brain is going 100 miles an hour, dude. But everybody had some pretty good, like, uh, everybody had really good sales, Black Friday sales for fonts. And I'm so disgusted that I didn't, I couldn't get very many fonts, man. And I was really looking forward to it. But hopefully I'll have some Christmas money and be able to pay off a few things and be able to get other people money that I need to give money to. And I'm still working on the child from Cameron. I'm giving him money for the child hilt and then Chris. I owe him some, and got a sabers to take care of for him and a few other things. But man, but the the sound fonts, man, such a great price because if you have sound fonts like you have sound fonts that are 12 and a little bit lower and stuff like that, but you can really stock up on fonts when these sales go on. And depending on the artist that you like the most and stuff, like James's stuff. I love James's stuff from Mountain Sabers. And then of course Jeremy and uh Jesse and everybody, Juan, all the great font makers, and Carter, he makes some great fonts too. Um, and I was just like, these are some really good prices. And then when the Black Friday sales come around, and you got a little bit of extra dough just to buy some fonts, or even like when you're kind of strapped, but you save that money so that you can buy those fonts at those specific prices at that specific time, you can really level up the amount of fonts for your hilts and put them on your hilts, right? So um you can buy, if somebody like me who's kind of tight, has a little tight budget, and you wait for these sales, and you buy 4 or 5 fonts for the price of one sometimes, depending on if they're older fonts or not, and then get them updated later on, right? Or learn how to update them yourself if you can, but then that takes a lot of time, right? But a lot of these artists, they update their fonts every so often, and you can keep an eye on that. And then they have that lower price because maybe their sales are dwindling a little bit for those fonts, and then they update it and so forth. And then you get the updates, and everything is just like, damn. So like me, a person like me, I look forward for those type of sales because that's when I can buy the most amount of fonts for myself.
Mhm.
um and so in doing so, though, but you also want to support them, even if there is no sales going on, depending if they come up with a really good font, right? And so you know you can the artists that take the time to make these things that bring your lightsabers to life really know how to extract a certain feeling within a certain hilt that brings the soul and the hilt to life too, right? Um,
Hmm.
who's I'm thinking of Grayscale. Grayscale is another one, man.
Oh, I love
He
his
makes
font.
some. I think there was maybe I saw his newest font, and I think for like a short period of time he had it for free, and I missed that opportunity. But that's okay because later on I'll purchase it. Later on I'll purchase it. I didn't write that down which one it was, and I forgot. Yeah, I think it started with an A, right? Armitage or something like that. Or
Uh, I think
uh,
so.
but
Well, his newest
anyway,
one,
that was
Chimera, is very nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was able to get his one of his newer fonts, and I like how he does it where you sign in, and even though it's by email and send up, it doesn't let you stay logged in all the time. But then it remembers what you purchased too.
Hmm.
yeah. Well, I kind of like the fact that it doesn't remember it because then it the algorithms right there it takes less for you to get like for somebody to get into your account and stuff like that and rip you off. So I like the fact that that happens. I really do. Um, like I said, it's a safety security thing, and I appreciate that. Even if you have to log in every time like that, that's okay. That's okay, man. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
That's but he's been producing some really good saber fonts lately too, and
You could never go
who
wrong,
else?
Chris.
Um,
One of his
well,
originals.
Kyberphonic released his own version of the Inquisitor font, which is of the Grand Inquisitor, which is nice.
Oh, nice, dude. Titan. Yeah, I'm glad you bought it. It's really cool, man. I'm thinking of getting the High Republic one. I yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
might
was
get it
actually
for
at the
Christmas. I
last
don't know
night
yet.
looking at those books. I
Oh.
almost picked one up, but I didn't spend. I didn't want to spend the money.
I need to do, dude. Like even some of the Black Friday sales, man. I was like, I did buy one. I think one roll of filament, eh, and I'm kind of like not too like it's okay, but
I
I
also
was in a hurry to buy it.
I also took advantage of some. There's also some adhesive tape that. Wait, what was it that I got again? Oh yeah, it was. I got some some adhesive aluminum strips.
Oh, nice.
You
Uh
know, like
huh.
the type that they put over the Graflex logo for episode 4, for episode 5, and I'm going to apply that to my um, to one of the ones that I have, one of the graphics clamps that I have. Honestly, it's better than having to wait for what a production one that's coming from Nexus. Um, and
Now I want to. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
and if I have and when I have the when I have the funds to get another clamp, I'm going to get a textured one and try and replicate the ranch saber look.
Hmm. Now Leon had some pretty good sales too. He had what
That was so good.
20 what did he have? 15% or 20% off? I think on his
I think it was 15.
15, right? For the
Yeah.
Black Belt Friday sale? Yeah. I think very rarely I've seen him do, I think I've seen him do 25 one time or two times. Uh, but yeah,
I
most of the
usually
time it's 15% when he does for the hilts.
Yeah, I wish
Yeah,
I
he
had the money to
produces some of
the
the better
sale
stuff.
of Master Sword hilts. I
Hmm.
missed it because I got my NA Flex coming soon.
Sometimes you just gotta pick and choose, man.
I know,
Sometimes you
but
gotta pick and choose.
I couldn't help it. I needed that one.
Yeah. Well, see,
For,
that's the thing.
well, I
That's the
mean,
thing.
one piece of advice I definitely can give to people who are buying sabers on Black Friday and with the holidays coming through is, if you're buying from places like, if you're wanting to buy an empty saber from Corbanth or from another distributor, ask them if they could supply you with an empty chassis of that saber.
Yes.
Because not only would it be, um, not only is it beneficial to have it, it also saves time and money if you're going to send it to an installer, and you're able to basically do that. Like, for example, in my case, I was able to send it. I sent my Jade Slayer, which I bought, which Randy Johnson, the head of Corbanth, was able to
Thank you,
hook me up
Mo.
for it. And
Yeah.
he and Mountain Sabers told me, James told me that he was able to deduct a little because all he would need is parts and installation.
Hmm.
And in the grand scheme of things, labor costs a significant deal for installers. These people
Yeah.
put a lot on their plate, and the tariffs that have happened with the economy, it has greatly affected their work.
Yeah.
Around the times when it comes to the holidays, where it gets really where temperatures can get high, emotions can run wild. It's best to apply to make things easier on installers by having things give it to them. You give them what they need, they give you what you need.
Yeah. And I,
And
I myself, when I started the hobby, of collecting, custom lightsabers, I did not understand the um the importance in the know-how. I did not understand how much it takes to install these things. And coming from somebody who, you know, w- questions like, why is it so much, right? Why do I need to pay that much for this thing?
Hmm.
And until I started dabbling in installing myself because of my friend and honoring his memory, only then did I actually understand what the installers go through
Hmm.
and why they charge so much.
Yeah.
And it until you've been in their shoes, you have all of these people like, oh, I want this, I want that, for this much. But what they don't see is how much every little piece costs. The
Hmm.
blade itself, you hear a blade that's $150. Well, why is a blade $150? Well,
I'll show you.
depending on the materials you're getting, yeah, the polycarbonate tube is $10, right? The uh the plastic on the inside is probably $5, but you got to pay $12 for the roll of that stuff. Now, and then again, then you have the strips of LEDs. You can pay anywhere from $30 on up to per strip. So you could pay almost $130 for a strip, two strips of LEDs. So right there, you already looking at almost $200. Then you have the PCB. PCB is another what, $8 or $9. Then you gotta add shipping to all of that stuff before you get all the materials. You add all the shipping to that. So then again, then it takes time to prep all the parts and prep all the blade stuff and then put the blade together, do the soldering and doing all that. everything that all the components that go into making a blade, you're looking at maybe $80 to maybe $90 just for LEDs sometimes.
These
Now
two right
that
here,
prices are even going up,
these two right here were $80 plus shipping.
$80 plus
These
shipping. So basically $100, right? Altogether.
the connector was five and some change. The diffusion tube, I don't get that yet. That's $8.
That's usually eight or $9, depending on where you get them from.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, just to buy all those parts to make a blade, it's like $120. And
And
that's
then and then the time it takes to even build the blade itself is
yeah,
what? Maybe anywhere from an hour and a half to maybe 3 hours, depending on how smooth it goes.
yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 hours. So imagine if you're getting paid $10 an hour,
Mhm.
right? Okay, so you're getting paid $10 an hour. Come on, man. Add that add that to the price of that blade already, and a normal job. Most people are making what? Most people make $15 an hour. Well, depending on the kind of job you have.
Yeah,
I
you got
myself, I don't even make that. You know,
yeah.
but what I can do is I can save up and make sure that I have enough money to purchase something like that, or have
Mhm.
a payment plan that I can go and purchase it and know that I'm an honest person. Mountain, he's just
Well,
listening and cutting wood. Yeah, he's
there you
cutting wood, man. It's snowing over there. He got to get all that
There is,
wood cut up
there
for
is,
his
there is
fireplace, man.
a joke. There is a
go.
joke in there somewhere, and I will not be the one to make it. They get the idea.
Yep,
They
we
put on
do.
their skin pants today. Uh,
I love you, Jay. I love you, James. Dude, he's so cool, man. He's
you're the
so
best, man.
cool.
Seriously.
Day's never finished. Master got
That's
me.
what got me working. First off, that's not cutting wood. That's rocks with a pickaxe.
Yeah, same
Now
motion.
let's go.
No, it
You
isn't.
know,
No, it isn't. I know
It's
for
the same motion.
not snowing yet, but it's cold. Well, it's coming, man. It's coming, James. I know it's cold. It was cold over here. It was in the 40s and 50s. Today it got up to the 70s. My weather over here is as bipolar as the guys that I work with at work, man.
you're in Texas. Yeah, well, to
I
be
know
fair,
that's what I said.
it's been crazy. Like for example, Thursday it was cold and rainy, and because of how damp and like cold it was, it basically messed with my sinuses or something. And now
Hmm.
I'm like congested. My nose is runny. Well, also I took a Mucinex, but thankfully I had enough tea and cough drops to where my throat isn't so bad anymore. But it got so
Hmm.
bad that even today during the day it was full on foggy. Like I'm
Okay,
telling you, like
okay.
full
Do
on.
you do you like whiskey at all? Do you drink whiskey at all?
Only if I'm socially obligated to.
Okay, okay. No, this is where, and this has nothing to do with lightsabers, but
Mhm.
this is an old ranch remedy for people who get sick, like or got scratchy throats and everything like you. Okay, and it works, and I'm telling you because I grew up with this stuff. You take about, you get a coffee cup, you fill about 3/4 of it with hot water, you get 2 tablespoons of honey, okay, and you take two shot glasses, small shot glasses, and pour it in there, and you mix everything all together, okay. Now this is what's called a hot toddy. this
Hot
this
body.
rich remedy this remedy has been around for thousands of years, but you got to make sure that you sip it hot, right?
Mhm.
You sip it hot. You can put a little lemon in it as well. And the reason behind this is that when you drink it hot, the lemon and the honey soothe your throat and ease all of that mucus that's going down behind your throat, man. and it works.
And the
It
whiskey
works.
kills the germs.
Text me that.
Yes.
Text me the instructions and what whiskey you
Okay.
would recommend.
It
And
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, any whiskey is fine.
I will.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, okay,
If
because
you want some decent stuff, get like Jim Beam.
yeah,
That is not a bad
well,
taste.
it's a
or
good thing
Jack
that
or
my
JD.
dad. It's a good thing that my dad. It's a good thing that I am Jewish. My dad is Jewish, and like all Jews, we have a very nice supply of alcohol.
Awesome. You're my kind of dude.
I literally grew up on the.
I knew I have good I knew I had good co-pilots, man. I mean, shit.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay,
Chris.
so back up to the
Chris, I just want to
yeah.
say
Let's get back on here.
I'm very much in love with the TXQ version of the ANH. It's absolutely beautiful. It's heavy, but it feels like
Nice.
it's an actual like prop.
Yeah.
And I ended up swapping out the blade plug that came with it with the one that Roman props
Ooh.
made. This one is
Nice.
I got from Lucky Sabers, and it's beautiful. Like I don't know what to say, you know.
There it goes. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
it works, Enon.
What's that?
I got the core to work
What core?
for that.
Wow.
The SMB4.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, Mo. I
but the
believe
battery
it.
doesn't work, you said.
It connects, but the battery's crap.
So, are you able to replace it?
Damn, man.
Part because they use some sort of clip in this. I can't figure out how to get it out, but I'm gonna replace the battery. I'll put a better one in there.
Huh.
I'll
Well,
send that to you the next one. That way you can mess around with it.
I appreciate that, and I'll
Man.
loading fonts on it that you'd like.
Okay.
But seriously, this is a very beautiful saber, and Halawax did a great job collaborating with TXQ.
Mo, if you get one, dude, I would love to meet up with you so I can see it in person, dude. Like, oh my
The
god.
Amagiri, yeah.
Oh man, that's looks so good. I wish I had the money for it, man, but just jeez.
You know,
My
I've
my
also
daughter is go ahead.
I've also been exploring at the different circuit clamp cards that are made. I've looked at
Hmm.
Sloth Furnace. I've looked at Roman props and just different ones out there. And it definitely is a matter of finding the one that works the best
Mhm.
because each one is very intricate with the design.
Yeah, I had the Sloth Furnace one on my my first Graflex, and that one was nice. It fit perfect.
Yeah. If I ever end up getting, for example, hold on, sneeze. Okay, never mind.
Pineapple. There
Bless,
you go.
bless you.
If I ever end up getting an ANH Vader, which I already have one, but it's because I want to get one where I can replicate it to look like the V2 because
Mhm.
that one is only seen in like one shot, and the clamp card that they have for that one is just beautiful.
So what is that graphics blade style deals that I was seeing some blade styles too that
Oh.
were for
Yeah, this guy has been working on blade styles for Mountain Saber, specifically for CFX boards.
right, yeah, and those are amazing.
Yeah,
Damn,
I love them, but
him
I hate them
him
at
and
the same time
CFX.
wait, why do you hate
Huh?
them?
because they burn out so easily.
You mean
If
the
there's
batteries?
any flux on the board, it bridges connections and it fries it.
Really?
What?
Are you sure it's just not a matter of the wiring?
Nope. I double checked my wiring, and that's what happened. There was flux on the underside of the board, and it bridged two connections.
Well,
And fried one of the MOSFETs.
well, if it makes you feel any better, Chris, I mean, I know what it's like to have a lights. I know what I empathize with you because I know what it's like to have a lightsaber
Lord
uh,
Rampkin, yeah.
off on you.
Yeah.
It
Are you
sucks.
sure they burn out that board real quick?
Yep. I tried everything, and it just wouldn't work.
Wow.
So I'm just gonna order another one, but for now I'm gonna go with Profi because I know how to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know how to load fonts and program it yet. But Cameron's gonna be helping me with that.
Yeah. The Mountain says, and Mountain says that you have to clean the board well. And he really opened my eyes because I was using that flux to clean the board and stuff. And he says, no, man, just use the alcohol. That works even
So
better
what I
than.
did is now for every board that I do, I'll take it, pull it out as far as I can, and I get a toothbrush, a soft bristle toothbrush, and alcohol, and I just scrub the thing down very carefully. Make sure the SD card's out of it. Scrub it down real good. Let it air dry. After that, no fluxes on the board. She's all good to go. My last 3 boards I did, 2 of them were Profis. The other one was a Xeno. No issues whatsoever. They looked brand spanking new, nice and pristine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, do you think? Well, with the Black Friday sales, I imagine that people stocked up on boards as well, especially Profi boards.
Yeah.
Simply because
I've got some builds coming up.
Because Profi boards are pretty. What are they running, like $40 right now?
Yeah,
Oh,
35 for no SD card and yes, and 40 for an SD card. So yeah.
Oh, where's
Okay.
that? That's
I'm looking on
okay.
right now.
So what were the prices? What were the prices during the Black Friday sales? They
Well,
were a little lower, right? Like if you took 25% off that board, you're
I don't know
looking
where you
at
guys are
what?
getting your boards, but I'm getting them for $28 a piece on AliExpress, no sales.
Damn.
That's for the 3.9s. If you guys need boards, just let me know. I can order like 5 or 6 of them.
actually,
I don't know how to do Profi boards, but I'm willing to learn. And
They're actually pretty easy.
and the reason why I need to learn them is because we're going to talk about boards and eventually in the show. And I need to learn the boards themselves. I mean, I know a little bit of the CFX. I know a little bit of the other boards, and I need to download and read up on the Xenopixel that you sent me, or the SMB4.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to read up on that and learn that board because eventually we're going to do shows on each one of the boards, and so in the future for next year, I want to make it a point to do maybe one board every couple of months or something like that. So I need to really get my butt in gear and learn all of this crap.
Yeah, I'll try to get you a wiring diagram from TXQ.
Yeah, no.
I can't find them anywhere else, so I'm going to try to get some from TXQ.
Well, even if you just send a pic of it to me, and if you were able to send a pic to me, that way I can look at it because of my dyslexia. It takes a long time for me to understand the wiring process of stuff. So, but that's the thing, and for the future of the shows as well. For next year, I want to probably get 3 to 4 maybe new guests on the show as well.
That'd be great. I would love to meet Matt. I'd love to meet damn, what's his name? Mad Cow. No, what? What's his name? I'm sorry. Genesis Custom Sabers. Why am I blanking on that?
I can't either.
Madkill.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What? What's his,
Madkill.
what's his real name though? I'm
I'm not
Um,
sure. I can't remember.
Nick Pelko.
Hmm.
yeah, Petco.
Rob Pelko.
Rob
I would
Petcow.
love to meet Rob Pelko. I mean, that guy's been a staple.
Well, I already talked to him, and he said to email him. So I'm gonna email pretty soon, and we'll get him on the show pretty soon.
Yeah.
Um, that'll be fun. I sent an invitation to Starfall Sabers as well, but they haven't got back to me. They haven't even looked at my invitation on Messenger. So I don't I may go onto Instagram and say, hey dude, I sent you a message and a PM and
I know
see if
Rob.
you
I know Rob is technically not in the game anymore, but I would very much
no.
be appreciative if he would be willing to do a custom commission for me. I know he used to sell. Custom holocrons, and
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you that those they're first off they're beautiful, and secondly, the holocron that I have is supposed to hold 250 gigabytes, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
low. I literally have 32 gigabytes left of free memory, which is a lot considering sound fonts, but you got to upgrade sometime though.
Yeah.
Well that too, but yeah, you got to upgrade too. But
But I,
however, you can get an external and take it out and put the new external in.
I know that's not the point though. I want an external hard drive that's shaped like a holocron because technically sound fonts are banks of knowledge, and I want it to be have something that's Star Wars related. Hello, follow my rhythm of pace, man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Fine, damn it!
Oh yeah, and he released his last Bad Axe.
Yes, those were one of my unicorn hilts, man. And I'll never be unless there's a secondhand chance. I'll never be able to get a bad X, man. But oh well. I mean, that was the only really curved hilt I was super interested in having
Yep.
that one. But
So
maybe down the road I'll have a chance at a second hand. Um, let me show you these real quick here, guys. Let me see.
besides going to see Five Nights at Freddy's
Woo!
today, I also have been working on my config for the my Nexus
Eagle
graphics coming
state
in.
art.
And so far I've been able to get about 93% of the config that has 93% of the storage, and all with custom blade styles. So I'm happy about that in the way of it. But
Yeah, the blade styles.
I
I
am
think the
looking.
blade styles are kind of cool, man. They I saw some pretty good deals on blade styles as well.
Well, thankfully these blade styles are on Pastebin, and Pastebin doesn't cost you a thing.
Well, well, Tristan has done an excellent job, man, with some of his FX blade styles.
Yep.
And I'm hoping one of these days I can get him on the show.
Yep.
That would be really good to have him on there. And he had some pretty good deals with his blade styles. So
Yep.
you know, each facet of lightsaber stuff, uh, there are some good deals on Black Friday sales. But you know, there's always some good deals aside from Black Friday as well.
Well,
Uh,
I would like to think that with everything, I would like to think that after Thanksgiving and Black Friday onward until maybe a couple days after January 1st, Black Friday and all that the holiday deals all just mixed together because it's one after another, after another, after another, after another.
mhm. Right?
Yeah.
One right after another. But and now we got the Christmas sales coming up too. So the Christmas sales are going to be coming up pretty soon for anybody who is going to be looking at that. And I'm hoping to get some really good sound fonts out of those sales, as well as some components um, for the from the custom saber shop for some builds, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get something else from the custom saber shop that they will no longer have. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. One thing that I did check out, and Chris, you had sent me the this part, a couple of parts here. Let me, I'm gonna take this off right now, but Chris had sent me a part that I found was pretty interesting that I still gotta go and get another little part for it. But uh,
Oh, yep.
let's see here.
Wow, that looks nice.
So
Nice grenade
he's got
section.
he's got this right, but I put it on here to make it a little. I put it on here to make it a little longer, right?
Looks good.
So I'm just testing that, just testing different little things. And of course, this coupler right here that goes with, this little part that goes on the other side of it that didn't necessarily fit with this, but again, I'm gonna order a couple of different parts and I'll do a thin neck part that goes to this right here, right? And then because I had this part on this, right? I'm kind of doing little just little test of things, testing things out, right? So just testing little things because I know that I was thinking that this might fit, but it doesn't fit.
No,
So
I can't find the threading for that one.
no, actually, it's going to be. I think I know the part that goes in here.
Yeah.
It's from the custom saber shop. I wish I had another little tablet to show you, but it's actually a round part.
Yeah.
If you go into the custom saber shop and you look at um, the thin neck section, you're gonna see that little. There's a little round part that's got like a little stubby part to it. It should fit. It fits flat in there, right? So I'll show you what I had before on here, and let me take this off. That's gonna go, and oops, I gotta take this one off too. So I've got these two parts. These two sections are going to be something interesting, but this part, ooh, I need some grease on that. Doesn't sound good. Okay, so this is, let's see. So this is the saber right here, right? It's before I put that other piece to make it longer.
Oops. Oh, hey, look, the battery door.
And so this right here. Now I've already done the button piece for this. I just haven't. I need to find a chassis that will work with it, and download the STL and fill it, or I just may do a chassis like this and get it done like that. So we'll see how that's gonna go. But now, what I didn't do also was to research chassis during the Black Friday sales, right? I didn't do that. And I should have because I think that would have been an important thing to talk about as well. As most of us know that the chassis when TCS does their scratch and dent sale. Oh man, Mo, every time I try to do to get in on that scratch and dent sale, man, it's always sold out before I can get to it.
It's
And I
very,
got them.
it's highly sought after.
Yeah, I mean it's like super quick, right? So so yeah, Chris, if you go under the custom saber shop and under the Finnick section, those I believe that you're going to find the one that goes in here for
Yeah,
that,
it's
and
gonna look
it's
like kind of like this one, I think. But this is from it's
oh
the
no
ECS or whatever it is.
no go it's much smaller. It's just a disc with a little
It's just a
probably it
disc.
looks like yeah.
Okay.
It's a little disc head. If you go under there, and like I said, if I wasn't doing anything on my phone from if I wasn't doing the show on my phone, I'd be able to show y'all. But
Yeah.
that's how I do the show. So um, and then of course I've got the but I like the two pieces that you've sent me because doing those these two pieces like this right here
Hmm.
pose a very interesting piece together.
It
It
does. I've
really,
actually got.
it really poses an interesting piece together.
I've got this one too.
Oh yeah, see, almost that one would almost fit this, but what you would need is it's just a little bit different because I have that same one. I
Yep.
have that same piece because that same piece goes on here,
Oh, I
right?
found it. I found it.
Yeah, you did. Let's see.
You won't be able to see it.
Oh yeah, turn it
My
to yeah. You can't see it, but I'm
my
pretty
camera.
sure.
I'm getting a webcam for this so you can see it. I'll send it to Bears. He's got a better webcam.
Yeah, but if you look, that piece that you had in your hand right there, that piece fits fits this right here. That fits this thin
Yeah.
piece.
Yep.
So if you're taking this off, right, that goes perfect. That is just this piece right here that I'm taking out right now.
Yeah. I've got a bunch of parts from my buddy that I really want
Now,
to do stuff with, but I just
now
don't complete a saber yet.
what I want to do,
He's
what I
tiny.
want to try to do,
A tiny saber.
I want to see if I can try to find a piece that will go like I can switch this part out, right? I want to try to see if maybe I can switch this
Oh
piece
yeah,
out
it's
for a different part
it's a thread adapter. Huh?
because this goes, but I want to see if I can fit something smaller right in here and that'll fit right into those, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
it'll fit right onto here so that I have I don't know if I can literally because if I take this off, right?
Do you need a like a male to male?
I might. I don't know yet because I mean,
I think I've got two male to male couplers. Yeah, I do. I've got one
so
close.
see how this piece is right here, right? That fits into right here.
Yeah, and then I've got that one too.
So this fits right into here, and it's got the PCB right there. So when the PCB and that fits together just like this, then this goes all the way down.
Mhm.
So what I want to do is I want to get something a little bit smaller and shorter that maybe I can utilize you know some something that'll go onto a blade holder so that I can fit the blade directly onto here
Yeah,
and use that together as itself.
male to male.
Or I can, or I can just use it as a showpiece, right?
Yeah. I was say if you use the male to male, it'll push down on that and allow you to
Mm-hmm.
use the emitter on the other side.
Mm.
That or this coupler here, which is made to be seamless.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use either one. If you want them, you can have them.
Well, I might take you up on that just to see what happens, you know.
All
Um,
right.
See, because if I tried this, but
Yeah.
the threading is not it is off. It doesn't work right. Because
Um,
I tried this and that was pretty close. Like damn, that would have looked pretty sick like that too.
which one
You
is
know what I
that?
mean?
That the
That
short.
would, yeah. Well, it's it's one of these two, so it's the shorter
The
one.
one with the threading on it.
Yeah. I mean, they both have threading on them,
I know.
but
That's
but the threading is off
it's,
on each of these. They
I've
won't
got a
catch
bunch of
properly.
them.
Yeah.
That one works.
But they fit so well together, right? So they work like this. Damn. But
That
anyway, I gotta work on Roy Boy because you got that little data thing going right there.
okay.
Gotta
That
work on
works.
that, get that done. So let's see, going back to Black Friday sales, so we covered Pawns, we covered Blades now, we covered Sabers themselves and companies that are doing the covered companies that are doing the sales themselves. Let's see. Oh, I need another beer. Yeah. Let me grab my other one first. Light beers. Gotta have my alcohol.
Yeah, that's all right. Honestly, well, I did hear some good news. Lucasfilm has decided to re-release the original theatrical cut of Star Wars in on February 19th, 2027.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, when when the that big Star Wars thing is coming up too on 27th. The Star Wars it's in California, right?
Celebration. Well,
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting that.
Celebration.
Well, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting because the first Star Wars movie that I saw in theaters was Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith, and so it'll be interesting to see the original theatrical cut be re-released back into theaters.
That'd be cool.
I'm just waiting for it, man. I want to see it.
Yeah. That was the only one that I saw in theaters was episode 3.
Yeah. Well, I was born in '94. I mean,
Yeah. You were born in 94?
December 21st, 1994.
I was born in 95.
Damn, you make me feel old. I was born in 75. God damn.
Yep. My dad was
Youngin.
73.
But yeah, but I am looking forward to some future Star Wars content. You know, with Maul coming out next
Oh yeah.
next year as well, and Mandalorian Grogu, even Mando and Grogu. I don't mind enjoying that.
Yeah, I think that one's gonna be pretty decent. I really do.
You
I
know,
think
people said the same thing about Solo, and I liked Solo. Solo was awesome.
Yeah, Solo wasn't too
it
bad.
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. And that's the thing that
I think it was
I think
the fact that it came out a few months after The Last Jedi and how the fan base was very divided on that. I think people are
Mhm.
just meh about it.
Well, it came out with it, it came out at the wrong time. I think it came across too many things that other people wanted to watch, right?
Mm.
And they released it a little bit too competitively, and because they when they released it, everybody already started getting their wild hair up their ass about Star Wars. And I think if they had released it a little bit later than what it was going up against, I think it would have had better reviews. And I liked it. I didn't think it was too bad. I thought it was pretty decent. I liked the fact that how he started learning how to fly that way and became a great pilot that way. And then how he met Chewie is kind of funny, right? And of course they're never going to have an origin story for Chewie pretty much.
No, origin story. I mean, even so, we technically already know Chewie's origin story.
Yeah.
He grew up on Kashyyyk. On Kashyyyk, he
Mhm.
fought a lot. He fought under Wookiee Chief Tarkful during the Clone Wars. Then he helped Yoda escape. When the Empire came in, he was shipped off world for slave labor. He probably
Mhm.
was then picked up by a bunch of Imperial officers and became a pet toy cage for them. And then he was liberated by Han. Bingo, bango.
Oh wow.
What
I
can I
just seen
say?
something very
Definitely, James.
I mean, what's interesting is that in Legends, in Star Wars, Darth Vader: Rise of the Dark Lord, there was a very similar story, except Chewie helped a bunch of fugitive Jedi escape. Yeah, it was the material when it comes to how things were connected in Legends was pretty convoluted, depending on the source telling. Not that I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Oh, Barris, I just sent you something.
Oh,
You can show that one
how
again.
much I got? Check it out, guys. Look what I just printed yesterday.
So on AliExpress, it looks like there is on one of the Chris sent me this on one of the sites. It looks like you can get a Profi board chip for $20.93
With an SD card.
with an SD card.
Wow.
Not that I don't
I'm gonna
believe
buy a few of them.
not that I don't believe that that's a great deal. I mean, I don't necessarily trust chips like that. I don't trust a Profi board coming off of buying off of AliExpress. Not because I don't trust the validity of it, but because I don't trust the store. It's like when it comes to buying an installed lightsaber off of AliExpress.
Rich Sangello, man, he buys quite a few things from AliExpress,
Yes,
but
but
I
he's
think he has specific buyers
yes,
and
but
sellers, that are really worth looking at. But I think if you're going to go through a seller from AliExpress, I probably would recommend asking Rich which one he goes to, so that you can go through that particular seller and know that you're gonna get what you're going to get for real. You know what I mean?
of course, no, of course, without a doubt. My
Yeah.
big thing though is that, like I said, when you buy electronics from you buy an installed saber from AliExpress, it's a hit or miss. Like for example, my
Mhm.
Dooku, my Jedi Dooku, the battery one day just, and that was because of faulty wiring.
Yep, I had to replace the board in that Skinny Flex I bought from.
Oh wow.
So yeah, like I said,
one
things
of the
happen.
sellers that I got.
So
Now what about
that's why it's more worth buying from an American distributor than
yeah?
a store that does it. Like for example, I've got to have the board on my Yoda MR replaced because I messed up on it. So now I have to buy it from Saber Bay, which thankfully,
Well,
not
Saber Bay does things from Saber Army, right? He sells stuff from KR Sabers.
I can't remember.
I think he does. I think he's a KR Sabers seller
Hmm.
here in the U.S.
Yeah. Well, no, Saber Bay's in.
In Utah.
Is he in Utah?
Oh,
Yep.
is he?
Genuine, 100% Mormon. Not judging if he is or not, but yeah, Mormons are awesome.
Where did I buy from those in the UK?
Well, but I
UK.
thought he was,
Oh, that was
I
the
thought
book.
he was the seller.
I got that one from
I
Saber
thought,
Bay.
Well, hey, well, the reason why is because if you do end up picking up a buttload of Profi V3s, Chris, I'll definitely
Mhm.
buy a couple off of you because
Okay.
I
No.
specifically I have one, two.
yes, Mo. Thank
I've got like
Yeah.
2 sabers I would like to
you.
have installed, and they and the more that I'm able to have parts on me I can send to get installed, the less I have to pay Obviously, I'm still
Yeah.
going to pay for labor and
Yeah,
but
and James is right about that though. You know,
Yeah, I get 5
reputation.
for $105, which is pretty good.
yeah, that actually is.
So I'll probably do that because I need at least 3. I've got 3 installs I'm doing the first quarter next year.
Man,
I'm
I'm like way behind. I haven't been able to install nothing. I haven't even been able to work on anything.
Is
But
one of them
that's what
too?
family obligations does for you, man.
Hey, Chris, is one of them my Luke V2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the chassis. I got to get a couple more parts. I forgot which ones I need because he gave me a baggie of stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be able
Mm.
to. I'm sure that by January I'll be able to pay whatever price you have included for me on that.
Yeah, because he gave me the battery tabs. He gave me a small LED for the crystal chamber. There's a couple spacers in here. There's a button. Yeah, and the spacer for the clamp that holds the switches.
Hey, your mug is working good. What did you put in your mug, man? What you put in your mug?
Oh, and my mug?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't use it yet.
No,
It doesn't fit.
Uh,
I bought this,
doesn't fit.
so I'm gonna take it with me when I go to Walmart, probably tomorrow.
Yeah,
And, get a mug that'll fit in it.
yeah. You definitely can. I mean, if my tumbler can fit in there, you can fit a tumbler in there.
Yeah.
Then you know, of course, I've got this
That
thing.
might fit. Oh, that's cool.
yeah, the SD card holder. That's very nice.
Yeah, I found this. I was all like, "Holy shit!" Like it's badass.
I saw one
Turned
like
out
that
pretty good.
for Switch games.
Oh
Which I thought
yeah,
was pretty cool.
I had a different one, and I put it aside, man. And I'm all like, okay, the small one. I was all like, it fits over there in my room. If it's good, I'm all like, yeah, man. Like, but you know, it took me a good long while to dial in some stuff, man. I had one of these, and it messed up the bottom of it like big time. Like, oh no, I had some spaghetti. It took me hours to clean out the damn machine. I'm like, oh, but hey, Barris, I'm gonna send you one of these, dude, for Christmas, man.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it as a Hanukkah gift.
Okay, there you go. That work. I'll send you one, man.
I appreciate that.
Chris, I'll send you one too.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
I had an idea with that mug. If we could tweak that handle a little bit and make it hollow, I could install
Yeah, you told me that earlier. You told me that
battery
earlier.
LED,
Let me get mine real quick. Let me see.
which would be really cool. And it wouldn't be
You
hard
probably,
to get in the cab.
you probably could. Since it's already got that little
Yeah, I was thinking I could
hollow
put
part
LED
right
in
there. Uh
'cause
huh.
I've got LEDs that'll fit in there. Just have a small hole that goes probably about the same as the grip here and have a little
Mm-hmm.
twist lock. I could
Mm-hmm.
put some battery tabs in there and just use like a AAA battery or something. I just put a single color
Mm-hmm.
LED in there. That'd be kind of cool. You just put a little button right here.
Well, yeah, actually, you could just drill a little hole right here for a button,
Yeah.
and then put the LED right there, and then just be able to tap it like this, and there you go.
Oh, speaking of buttons, I got 50 brass buttons, those little tactile buttons,
Mm-hmm.
like $3 off AliExpress.
Oh wow. I'm gonna send one of these to space when I get a chance to print another one.
Oh, nice.
I've got some filament coming. Some more bronze filament coming up because some of my nieces I'm gonna do some stuff for them, and so um I'm going to print them some things, and then I'll be printing one of those mugs for Anthony, and and some other stuff for Anthony for Christmas. So got to send him some stuff. Um, what other things have we not? What have we not seen for Black Friday sales? I mean, now we know that we're going to have good Christmas sales coming in, but for Black Friday sales, what isn't around that we have seen for Black Friday sales? I don't think there's not much, you know.
Yeah. Not many places have the Christmas sales. They might have like 10% off for most of the
Hmm.
places. I know 89 Sabers did theirs for Black Friday. I think they're doing one for Christmas as well. But that's probably only going to be about 10% off, just like the other ones.
Hmm. Now I've not seen. I'm kind of leery about like the 50% off. And most of the 50% off that I've seen are companies that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
And if like you say they're drop shippers, but at the same time, is that diminish the quality of these type
No,
of
I mean,
hills? You
that's what
know,
I do. I mean, a lot of
you
the stuff
know,
I do is drop shipped, but I'm
yeah,
not making as much as these guys. Most of these I'm breaking even on, just
right,
because I'm trying to get my name out there. I don't really care about making a huge profit. If I
yeah,
make $20, cool. If I don't,
yeah.
cool.
And that's when I start selling some of this stuff, eventually, I'm just doing it basically to pay for a few things and basically get some more personal hills, right?
Yeah.
It's a means to it. It's a means to an end, but I'm fixing to buy some four 2x4s because I'm actually going to work on building a lightsaber wall for myself on rollers. So uh, I'm going to have a rolling lightsaber wall that's going to have I'm going to have four 2x4s, pretty long, and then I'm going to get pegboards that go on the 2x4s, right? I'm going to put rollers on each one of the 2x4s, and then I'm going to put either shelves or I'm going to set them up. Well, I'm going to put shelves as part of it, and then also I'll have these for the thin necks. I'll have these on there as well, and so my thin necks will go up on there like this on top. So I'll have a shelf like this with a couple of hilts here, and
Mhm.
then on each side of the shelf, I will have a couple of sabers on the side,
Mhm.
and then I'll run some LEDs along with it and all this stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Simply because behind me, I'm gonna run out of a lot of room, and you won't see a whole lot of sabers this way. But
Mhm.
what I'll be able to do is I'll probably be able to hide this from behind me with that wall, with that
Yeah.
thing that I'm going to build. I mean, that's for next year. It's not for this year, but sometime late next year, I'll probably try to build that and have that behind me with all the sabers, either on the shelves or on the side of it, and this and that. But I'm hoping to get that done because I'll have a little extra time for ourselves
Mhm.
after my daughter goes to college. Right, she leaves in January, so that's gonna free up some stuff. And if the wife and I will be able to get rid of a few things and make some room, some more room in the garage, I'll be able to work on that and then have it behind me or have it on the side of me where I can position it where people will be able to see that the lightsabers and everything like that too. And then the desk that I have over here that I have my 3D printing machine on, I want to kind of start Star Warsing it out a little bit and stuff like that. So probably end up getting some tubing. See if I can find some Black Friday deals on tubing and lighting and all kinds of stuff, and getting that sucker kind of decked out, man,
Oh,
and see how that's gonna
speaking
work
of
out.
displaying sabers, um, I'm trying to figure out if I can do it with the Profis too. With
Hmm.
the CFX, it allows you to charge through the blade PCB inside the hilt. So you can actually make a charging
Thank you,
dock
T.
with a short piece of blade. You just slide it on there and it charges the saber through that blade socket.
Yeah, I saw that in the custom saber shop has that, right?
I think so. But I saw
Yeah.
one, somebody made because they had it for their Anakin episode 3, they had a Mustafar styled base. It was really cool.
Yeah, I saw that. It lit up like badass, dude.
It really did. I want
Yeah.
to do that with mine. If I can do it with Profi, I think it's just you have to do something different with the wiring. But if I can do
Hmm.
that with Profi, that'd be really cool. I might start incorporating that in my sabers.
Scott tonight. Scott and I talk about a lot of different things too, man. As a
Yeah,
matter of fact, I told Scott I'm gonna send him one of these as well.
yeah. He said his wife's in the
When I get a
hospital.
chance. Oh, Scott, man. I'll- I'm gonna do some prayers for you tonight, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
never
I'll
fun to
do
be in
some.
the hospital for anything.
No, yeah. And he's always got like a lot of cool things too, man. If you
Yeah,
look at some of his pics from his stuff, man, it's like freaking awesome. But yeah, on my prayers go to you, dude. Like big time, man. Big time.
yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
say I
never.
did bought some stuff from Walmart because they had some sales on stuff, and
Hmm.
I got this. I'm gonna put my most of my tools on that shelf. That was $50.
Oh wow.
So I'm getting that. That's where all my tools are going. Then I'm gonna get a second one for saber stuff,
Mm.
all my spare parts and stuff. Because I got this whole room I gotta fill up with stuff. Perks of having somebody move out.
Yeah,
Played in the bedroom.
man. I got so much stuff. Oh, if you guys ever need any like cables like for TV stuff,
Mhm.
let me know. I have so much of that cable. It's like
Oh,
unbelievable.
I've got quite
Or
a
or
few.
the or
If you
the
need my
VGA cables. What do
oh
you
yeah, the
call them?
VGA
I
cable.
mean,
Yep.
I'll be right back.
I need to
Man,
get
hold
more
on.
AV cables. I gotta
Oh,
get
the AV jacks.
PS2.
Yeah. Do you need any AV jacks?
Um,
I've, I've got a
most of
whole
mine go
bag
to my
full.
systems, like my Wii and my PS2. I gotta get those,
Okay, if
but
you
they've got
need
a
AV
special driver
jacks,
for them.
if you guys need AV jacks, dude, I've got a whole gallon zip bag full. I'll
Nice.
just send them to you. I'll send some to you, dude. I don't
Yeah.
need them all.
No, I'll
I've
probably
got
take.
everything. I just want. I just. I was gonna take them to Goodwill, man. But I mean, if you need them, I'll send them to you.
All right. Yeah, I could always use them.
Yeah. I mean, I've got plenty, dude. Like I said, a whole Ziploc gallon bag full, dude.
Nice.
Crazy. I've got the red ones, green ones, yellow ones, red ones. Man, they're all different ones. I think I got the double and the triple ones, or the double, triple, single. I'll send you a few.
More blades. I'm running low. I've only got 2 left.
So let's talk about
I'm gonna do those sales.
blades. We haven't touched too much on the blades. I mean, we know that they're expensive. They're a good amount of money because of the
I will say that when it comes to NeoPixel blades, there are some where you can get them for a decent price.
Yeah.
yeah.
For
I just
example,
saw a bunch on AliExpress for like $50.
Rebel
Yeah,
Saber.
From the '89 Saber store.
Um,
really.
for Rebel Sabers, it's $85 for a pixel blade.
Yeah, this was
They
for a
probably
7/8 blade.
that cheap. They probably buy the LED strips from Walmart, man, for $4.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Rebel Sabers?
No, this was on AliExpress. I was talking to Padawan Lolo from the one of the Facebook groups, and
Well,
because I was looking for another 7/8 blade.
well, first and foremost, Mundo, buying the LED strips for 89 Sabers, buying LED strip from Walmart wouldn't really be possible, considering I don't think they have Walmart over in China.
No, no,
No.
no, no, they don't. No, they don't, man. But I'm just making fun, man, of
Yeah.
how cheap the blades are, dude. Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, I. But I'm sure they probably get some from Amazon or something that cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, as if you're gonna have a good quality blade,
Mhm.
okay, you're gonna spend a minimum of probably $25 to $30 per strip, right? So you're looking at,
40 bucks.
60
$40.
$60, $60 just for the two strips of LEDs.
Yeah.
But Chris has already showed us $80
Yeah.
right there for
$8
two
for the 2
strips,
sets.
right?
The
And that's for
other,
the 1 meters. Is that the 144? Is that a
um,
144?
just a second. I think it is. Looks like it.
Yeah, 144.
Yeah, it is.
That's the most popular going on is the 144 strip. Now you might be able to find a good deal. I don't know how good and forgive me guys because I did not check Adafruit
That's where these
for
are
the
from.
black.
These are
Okay,
Adafruit.
but you did not get them on the Black Friday sale, did you not?
No.
Okay, you got them just without the sales, right? Without any sales whatsoever.
Yep.
So if you go to Adafruit, Adafruit has some of the best LED strips, right? Because that's what Anthony Space Windu he uses for his blades.
Yeah.
Is
These are
Adafruit's.
really bright and really close, which is good. They don't
He
have a lot of
gets
dark spots.
yeah, I think his blade his strips are about 120 for the two rolls. I think about $120 for
Yeah.
the ones that he gets.
I think his new ones are a little bit closer and they're a
Uh-huh.
little bit brighter as well.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, so Adafruit is where he gets them from, and I think eventually I'll end up going to the Adafruit ones once I start selling, the sabers and stuff. For right now, though, for right now, I have to deal with the Amazon ones, which are not too terrible. I mean, they're about $60 for two strips,
Yeah.
60 to $70 for two strips, right? But that's already $70 right there. So.
Yeah. Make sure
Um,
when you get a blade, you get at least 3 mil.
yeah,
I think this one's 4.
Mm. Yeah, well, because I'm getting my Jade Slayer installed, I got to get myself a 7/8" blade. I think my best bet will go to Rebel Sabers.
There you go.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well,
Now
the reason why is
I
because
have.
because I'm a member of the Saber Legion, I'm able to use
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, but yeah,
That's cool, man.
Nikki and her husband are really nice, and
Scott.
That's the female blade.
yeah, I know, but Scott, I'm right. I'm really congested right now, and I swear, if this podcast goes till midnight, I'm quitting. Like I'm literally feel like
Oh my god, dude.
face.
That I could just see Barris's wedding picture like that, man. Oh my god.
What's funny is as soon as he struck that post, I'm like, I know Scott's gonna say something.
Up yours.
Hey, only on the Mundo show can you have this shit like this, man.
Yeah.
But we're being real. That's the thing. That's what makes us different, guys. We're real. We're not,
A breed
anything else.
apart.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
gotta have.
So this one you can duel with. If you get a 4 mil blade, which I have one laying around somewhere from, I got that from Ultra Sabers. That thing I have smacked.
Okay. You know what? I didn't mention it, but I did have it on my notes right here. Ultra Sabers had theirs as 25% off on their stock, right? For the Black Friday sales.
If I'm ever getting a hilt from Ultra Sabers, it's to have it converted to Profi.
Yeah.
Most likely the Gunji hilt.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah, their Gunji hill is nice.
Stephen Gibson.
I just saw somebody make one out of wood, which is pretty cool. I saw that on TikTok this morning.
Wait, was this guy named? I think I know who you're talking about. I met him and I may have rubbed off him in the wrong way. When he announced that he was trying to make a Gunji hilt compatible with Nexus cores, I may have done the 2-side kiss thing, where it's like "I love you" sort of thing.
Oh, no, this guy, he just made a static replica.
Okay, never
He
mind.
just turned down a couple pieces of wood. It looked really cool when it was done.
Oh, okay.
I would like to get a Gunji hilt, but
Well,
my money for this year is spent on that anti-flex.
Look, I can understand. Look, I can understand Ultra Sabers making a Gunji hilt and how that would work, because Gunji's a Wookiee. He has big hands. It would make sense that hilt would be big and chunky.
Yep.
Yeah, it would. It really would. It should be big and chunky.
On that part.
I mean, yeah, the Wookiees are what, 7 foot tall almost?
Well, hell yeah.
So yeah, they're gonna have huge.
But they have to be real careful, man, because their fur get like burned all the time, dude.
Yeah. I mean, my brother-in-law, he's 6'6", and he can palm a basketball.
Cool.
Just think, you're 7 foot tall. You can easily palm a basketball. So they need to have something a little bit thicker. I mean, like when Vader got his robotic hands, he needed a bigger hilt because he couldn't grab anything smaller than that.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, it slipped right out of his hand, especially with the prosthetic that he had. I mean, that's why I like Vader's hilt pretty much, because I mean, I've got big hands. I mean, this. Of course, this is the
That's Master Replicas, right?
Yeah, the 03. It's the 03.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at my hand. My hand fits around the whole damn thing. I'm able to touch my fingers like this.
There's my one replica, which is skinnier. I mean, I've got small, medium-sized hands. And then my Hasbro, which is supposed to be the size of the prop they use in the film.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can almost get my fingers around it.
Well, keep in mind that there's a clamp there.
Yeah. Which I need to fix.
Now, if I put my hands around the clamp itself, then yeah, I can't do it. But
yeah,
below the clamp, oh
yeah,
please.
Around this, I can touch my fingers.
Mm.
But I mean, I can cut you too this way.
You
Or
know, I think I'm probably gonna have to. I'm probably gonna have to do that little black button that's on the switch part of it. I'll probably have to 3D print that because I can't find the one that I had for it.
yeah,
Oh God,
I'm trying to
JT.
figure out how to do this one because I don't want to do it in the clamp. So I'm thinking I might drill out back here
Hmm.
and make that the button, kind of like this one. It already has that button, the one replicas. It's got a
Hmm.
button there. But I
Hmm.
might just put one of those little tactile brass.
JT's in the house.
Yeah.
What's up, JT? Long time no hear from, buddy.
But this one's for probably next Christmas
Yeah.
because that Antiflex is going to take up all this year because that I'm having Taco Shop do the chassis for that. So that's going to be really nice.
The taco shop, man. They're you know, that's another thing. I think like next year when the Black Friday sales come around, we need to hit up like all the we need to talk about all the stuff for chassis, man.
Yeah.
I think I think we need to do a show on some more chassis and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I
I
think
mean,
I know we've done a few shows, but I think we need to do a part three of chassis.
he's the one that actually designed this one for TSQ. I dropped it and broke it. Well, on the show.
Ooh.
Wait. Oh, come on, dude. No.
No.
Seriously,
I
bro.
went to go grab something that fell off the table here and snapped right in half.
Ugh.
I swear to God, if that
I
happens,
think
to my
it-
I
property,
have the new one coming. It's okay. I I might steal the crystal chamber off of this and stick it in something because it is a nice crystal chamber.
Oh, speaking of crystal chambers, man. Speaking of crystal chambers, have you guys watched JAD's video on crystal chambers?
I haven't. No.
no.
Okay, go to JD Arms Dealer and his YouTube videos for crystal chambers, and he'll show you the progression of how he started the crystal chambers on up to the way he does things now. Oh my God. It is absolutely unbelievable, dude, that he's the way he started out doing the crystal chambers to what he does now. Lately he hasn't really been doing much of anything because working on cars and stuff because he's fixing to move. But a lot of things that he's doing. But if you watch that video with crystal chambers that he does, oh, absolutely unbelievable stuff, man. Uh, Also, there's quite a few other crystal chamber stuff videos out there that have really inspired, a lot of things that I want to try to achieve, and some things, for instance, of doing a crystal chamber for this chassis right here is posing a big ass challenge for me because the let me see. The piece that I have, and where is it? Of course, it's not going to be right here. From the custom saber shop, right? The disc that they have, the disc that
Yeah.
I have here is supposed to fit onto here, but when I put it on there, guess what? It
It don't
doesn't
fit.
fit. It don't fit.
Nope.
So it poses a big challenge for me because then if I make it fit, it bends one of the rods like this. And I don't need it to.
That's the
So
issue I had with my Graflex, the first one I made.
so
I had somebody
my
fix it.
next option is to get the measurements between the two rods, right? My next is to get the measurement between the two rods, and then see if I can get. I may ask James if James might not mind, but get an STL from James to fit up on here for a crystal chamber, right?
Hmm.
And have it like that. And then I can set something on top of that to finish it off. And then this uh chassis right here will go into the O3 Vader.
Oh,
So,
James said he can do it for you, Mundo.
hmm?
James just said he could do it for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Woohoo! Love you, dude. Love you, man. Yeah. I need to get the measurement though. You know what? Hold on. Let's do it right here, right now. Let me I got the measurement right here. Let's see. Let me put it on 0 and we'll get the measurement right here. And it will be between the two rods. Let me see. Damn, don't have my glasses. Let's see. I'm looking at for the width is 24.5. 24.5, James. So from if you go on here and we're hmm, we're doing it this way, like this. I might need it just a tad bit smaller, but I think if I did it the right way, if I did it the right way it should be, it'd be about that. What did I say? 25 point what?
I'm so mad
Let's
at
see.
myself.
Let's see.
Got it all fixed and I broke it. Ah.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna steal that chest
well,
because that's still good. It's made of brass. It's all good.
26.1? No. Hold on. Damn it. What? Let me triple check. Hold on, James. Let me triple check, dude. Let me see. Gotta make sure I get it right. You gotta check 3 times. 23.6.
Measure 3 times, cut once.
Right? $24.9. Damn. Try it this way. Let me try it this way. Hold on.
All right. Sure that.
Now, if I did it this way, if I do it this way, if I do it this way, this is going to be
Okay. Snip, snip.
like this.
Fine.
This is going to be 29 point,
There's 3.
29.0, doing it that way. And if we check it this way, then we're looking at um, 25.4. Okay, 25.4. If we're doing it this way, and if we do it this way, I had said that other way. So we'll James, I'll send you some pics, man. I'll put some pics and see if I'm correct on those measurements, man.
I'm gonna message TXQ to see if I can get that bottom section.
But of course, my
That's
damn dyslexia too, mate.
so
Yeah,
mad.
definitely. That I will, man, for sure.
I do really like this.
If you want, I can send you the chassis, man, James. I'll just send you the chassis. I already got most of the parts on there. I'm just needing the crystal chamber for it, basically, and to cap it off. Everything else will be
Ooh,
ready to go.
I wonder.
Stormtrooper vlogs. Oh yeah, dude, they are hilarious, man. They are hilarious.
Swatch.
Dude, I don't know, James. I don't know if I sent James that one, but the one I sent you guys, which was the inappropriate one.
Mm,
I'll probably need to send James that one.
yeah.
The inappropriate stormtrooper vlog. That one was hilarious. Yeah, I think it'd probably be easier for me to send it to you too. Also, dude. Um, I think that's what I'll do, James. I'll send it to you when I send I'll send you that
That's you.
for sure.
I do like they included a lot of metal on these chassis. That's metal.
And it's brass, right?
Yeah. The covers, they're. I think it's a mixture of zinc and brass.
Mm-hmm.
It's a slightly different color. It's definitely cast.
Well, it has. I think it has to be for it not to be patinaed so fast
Yeah,
because brass patina is very fast.
it really
You
does.
leave it because if you like here, I have some brass stuff in my garage, and it doesn't take long to patina. I mean, it couple of months and it's already patinaed pretty well.
I would like to patina this, but I do like the shiny too.
Yeah, I like the shiny brass. I would say if you want a pristine saber, then leave it shiny. If
Yeah.
you want a somewhat pristine saber and do a mild um weathering on it,
hmm
you're not looking so much. You know, you're getting somewhat dingy, but
Yeah.
not fully dingy.
Yeah.
And
The
then
internals
you got
aren't
the
as dingy as the externals.
yeah.
So if you're
So
doing a light weathering, like
you're not, yeah. I mean that's the thing. If you're gonna have heavy weathering within a hilt,
yeah,
okay.
like this one,
See,
you can't see it in the light, but it's
Oh,
mildly weathered. It's got the scorching on it. So internally, it's going to look similar.
hold on, hold
The
it up
outside.
again.
Yeah. Let me get better lighting real quick. Move the laptop.
he took an Antiflex SE by I think it was and basically
I'm dropping everything today.
T, have a good night, man.
I'll set it up here on my exercise bike.
Charlie, I hope you're having a good workout, bro. I know Charlie's listening in on us, but oh yeah, okay,
So
yeah.
I used the aluminum black on that. And I added the clip on there.
Now that
But
seems to be the go-to for a lot of heavy weathering is the aluminum black,
it
right?
works really well. You have to scratch any coating on it because all these have a clear coat.
So what happens if you don't?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It just falls right off, or what?
You can let it sit and it might eat through it. But can I show you? Hang on. Let me grab something that's aluminum.
Here.
We will use. All right. We will use. I got it. Let's do this. All right. Let's use this shroud. So we'll take that.
Okay.
This stuff's very dingy because it's
Now, the best way to get that coating off is just use sandpaper, correct?
to get the coating off. Yeah, I use the steel wool, the 4-aught.
Oh, steel wool.
So I
Oh,
use that because
okay.
it does it nice and light, so
Mm-hmm.
you can fine tune it as much as you want. Or these Scotch Brite pads, if you want a little bit
Mm-hmm.
heavier.
Mm-hmm.
And this stuff really stinks for anybody that
Oh, wow.
doesn't know. So if you're sensitive to smells, let's see if you can. But they all have a coating on them, and
Mm-hmm.
it beads up and falls off.
Oh, it beads up. Oh,
So,
wow. See? Like,
so
wow.
it
So it
discolored
won't even touch it.
slightly.
Huh?
Let's see. So we'll scuff it,
Mm-hmm.
which does kind of take some of that off. Woo! Yeah, it has it's a chemically corn chip smell. It's really weird.
Wow.
But as soon as you take that off,
Mm-hmm.
it turns color.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So you'll see it get darker because it's eating away and making aluminum oxide.
Mm-hmm.
And already it's got that black streak on it. The longer it
Yeah.
sits, the more black it gets.
Oh.
Now, do you have to, is there a certain time limit where you have to kind of like wash it off a little bit so that it doesn't keep eating away at it,
Um,
or do you
Not
spray
as far
like
as I
the
saw. I experimented a little bit.
mm-hmm,
The gold button, that
mm-hmm,
one because it's anodized, it
mm-hmm,
didn't really do much to that. I let it sit overnight,
mm-hmm,
and all it did was just get a little spot on it.
mm,
Everything else, I let it sit for about 45 minutes. You keep coating it, keep it nice and liquid.
mm.
Otherwise, it doesn't do much. It just runs off.
Gotcha. See, there's so much I still need to learn.
But
Only you guys here at live,
it
I'm learning.
leaves that little bit of black on it. You can
Mm-hmm,
rub it, and it'll slowly come off. But the longer it sits, the more it etches the metal,
mm-hmm.
and the darker it gets. And then
Wow.
once you're done, you just wash it with soap and water, and then if you want to really keep it, you clear coat it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I'll do a video on that sometime in the near future. Once I get
Cool.
another hilt to mess around with.
Yeah, I think that would be a good show, man. It's for you to do stuff like that on here. That'll
Yep.
be a good show.
Yeah, I'll be doing that. I'll just post a video, record it and post it on my YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do some Twitch stuff as well because it's
Mm-hmm.
free. So if anybody wants to subscribe to that, I'll be doing that next couple months.
If you
And then,
Yeah.
become toxic,
Well, I have to apologize to you right now. I have to apologize to you right now because there's a lot of people doing stuff on Twitch, but
yeah,
I don't get on Twitch because it's hard enough for me to keep up with Instagram and Facebook.
also it's
Yeah.
toxic.
it is. But I mean, I can do it on here too. I just got to get a better webcam.
Streamers on Twitch, there are some streamers on Twitch that are toxic. Asmongold's okay. Asmongold's okay.
Except for 2 of them. There's only 2 that I watch on there. They're not. They've got a low fan base, low follower base, and I like them.
Hassan, I will say this, and I will mean it. Hassan Piker is an anti-Semitic asshole, and he's an abuser of dogs. When you
I don't
abuse
even know
dogs,
who that is.
go to hell.
Okay. All right. Oh my God. It's been a good night.
Sabersmith asks, what is Twitch for us 50-plus guys?
It's a streaming platform like YouTube, but you pay for it.
HBO?
Pretty much.
HBO. You need HBO Max,
Uh,
man.
it's
HBO
all
Max is
it's all live streams.
yeah.
Speaking of which, I gotta take that subscription off because I don't need that anymore.
Mhm. Hey, Mundo, not
Because
to be
I had somebody else following. I was paying for her stuff because she was a good friend of mine. But
Yeah, I'm ready to call it a night too, man. Are you guys
otherwise I'm
ready
gonna
to
fall
call it a
asleep right here, and that is not something. And I need, yeah.
night? Yeah, I've got a few things to kind of cover and try to get those STLs for my nieces and stuff. So,
Mhm.
okay, so guys, thank you so much for showing up in the chat tonight. Um, Charlie, I hope you. As a matter of fact, Charlie was. He's always asking about that Christmas, a Christmas story hilt, right? And so this hilt right here is like, I'm trying I'm trying to think of something to work on that a Christmas story hilt, and I think Chris that piece that you sent me right here is
Mhm.
going to be a part of that a Christmas story lightsaber hilt piece.
oh,
So
that'd be cool.
because this, I'm gonna see if I can. What this piece is right here is going to be like the part of the Christmas tree part, right? So
Mhm.
uh, uh this I think I'm gonna go ahead and spray green or and get
Ooh,
it painted dark green, right?
oh, that'd be cool.
So I'm gonna mask it off and I'm gonna start painting it dark green right here, and this will be because the way it looks, man, it looks, if you look at it,
Mhm.
it's almost Christmas tree part,
It really is too.
So it'll be interesting to see that. I'll probably use it as and I'll probably gonna get a shorter base for it, like
Yeah.
hilt for a shorter hilt for it. So I may decide to get this kind, but smaller or shorter,
Yeah.
and and get that, and then maybe do some red inserts like this. I might 3D print some inserts right here, some
Um,
red inserts, and see how that's
somebody
gonna turn
had
out.
somebody had either rubber or plastic grips you could glue into those.
Yeah.
Custom Saber Shop used to have some,
Oh, they do, but I
but not
think if
red.
I can, right, if they have the black ones,
Yeah.
maybe I can just dye them red or something and paste them in here,
Oh,
you
you
know.
might be able to get some of the
So
RIT
we'll
dye
see.
and stick them in there. That might work.
Yeah, yeah. So something like that, right? And then of course I know I'll get James to do a Christmas story font for it.
That'd be cool. You'll shoot your eye out.
And we'll do it like that. So um Charlie, we'll work on that, man. So you'll have it in universe here at Mundo's, right? So again, let's end the tonight's show on a happy note, man. Get ready for the Christmas sales coming up. We had some pretty decent Black Friday sales this year. Um, and I hope everybody took advantage of some good sales and got some good deals with them. Uh, I don't know if anybody in the chat had gotten any good sales. Mountain Savers had some pretty good, Black Friday sale. The all of the fonts and everything like that had pretty good sales, pretty good pricing and stuff like that for Black Friday. So always look and take advantage of stuff like that. When you get a chance to keep an eye on those sales because you never know when they're going to come up and give you some really good deals on things, right?
Hmm.
So and they're constantly having some great deals. Don't say, I mean, you pay good money for things and you get good quality products from good reputable people. And on top of that, um when you combine all of those things and the sales, there's the things that you can come up with your lightsabers and the amount of joy that you'll have for years to come with your lightsabers is unbelievable. So again, um, everybody in the chat, thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe both to Chris at Geek Shop and Bears on Instagram and Facebook.
The
Make
Southern
sure you
Skywalker.
Southern Skywalker. Thank you.
Well, I have a Facebook
Um,
page now too.
do you Facebook account? Awesome.
Yep.
Go ahead and tell them. Is it under Chris the Geek Shop or
Yes, Chris Geek Shop.
okay? And then make sure you like and subscribe to Civilized Sabers because Anthony, who owns the this show right here, Space Windu, allows me to run this show all the time, the way I want to run it. And again, I have to give thanks for Anthony to allow me to do this for you guys. And it's always a pleasure to have you guys and come, when I'm doing the show. I very much appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great week. And you guys, Chris and Barris, hope you guys have a great week.
I
And
will endeavor to.
keep an eye out for deals. If you guys have you guys in the chat, if you guys have something that you want to talk about in the show, text any one of us, get a hold of us, PM us, whatever have you will, and we'll talk about it on the show, man. Don't be shy. If you guys want to come on the show, hit me up. I'll send you a link. We'll get you on the show, man.
Mhm.
Have a good night, guys. Peace out. Mundo out. Peace.